Welcome back to FlexCandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. I'm Flex, and today we're diving into a full top-down analysis on Bitcoin. And let's see if we could find any good setups. Now remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. You're responsible for your own trades. Always do your own research and trade at your own risk. Guys, what can I tell you? If you saw yesterday's episode, you have to be super excited because I'm super excited. My play definitely played out here. Yesterday we were, I believe, in this green candle at about 87,400, and I drew this flag and I said we're gonna leave it here for tomorrow's episode. I feel like this is going to continue filling out, and this was the measured move at 90,125, let's call it. And look at this move. This is why I love technical analysis. A lot of people think that it doesn't work. Then if it doesn't work, how was I able to predict this move? As you can see, actually it went well above the measured move, and we actually went all the way as high as 91,600. Now last week when Bitcoin was hitting 83k, 84k, and I was like, I see 93k coming. Maybe some people laugh, maybe some people were like, oh, there's no way that's gonna happen. Now we're only about $1,000-$2,000 away from that actually becoming true. So I do see that move coming. Let's start off at the weekly chart. Let's see what's happening. Again, weekly chart, the stochastic's low, we're pointing up on the way up. We're going to rip. I believe we're going to start ripping unless this folds over here. We went all the way to the 21-day moving average. Pretty much we bounced off of it a little bit. We almost reached it. It's at 92,500, which is fine, but with the stochastics low, it looks like we're going to pierce this. And once we pierce this, it's possible we go all the way at least to the top of this channel and maybe even retest, who knows, 110, 109 again. Let's head over to the 4-day chart, and the stochastic still has room to keep on going. Here we did pierce the 21-day moving average. This is super bullish. Now all we have to do is start closing candles above this and hold this as support, and we're gonna rock it up. Check out the daily chart. The daily chart, the stochastics are toppy, but I could see that we're gonna continue dragging here. I've been predicting this already for a couple of days. If we're able to close today's candle at 8 p.m. above this 200-day moving average, I believe we're going to do a super move. We're gonna do a flex candle on this, guys. Now I'm gonna show you guys again. I was calling this flag here, and the measured move for this flag, if we do the whole flag and we're not so conservative, should take us to about 95 is showing here. No, actually like about 97 is showing us here. Even if we don't go there, guys, if you would have played this flag and you would have already taken profits, we're halfway on the flag. Right now it's a good time to take profits if you did get into this trade. If not, you could try to see if you wait it out, but it's always good to take profits. Things could come down. We're kind of far away from the 21-day moving average, which is at 83. I don't expect it to go all the way down there. We do have to see how the daily candle closes today, and hopefully tomorrow we could also stay above it as a confirmation. And if that happens, I see us going up a lot higher. Another possibility here that I've been showing you guys is that this is a inverted head and shoulders. This is the shoulder, this is the head, and this is the other shoulder. And if we do the measure move from the head here to the neckline, which is about here, and we put that up here, this shows us like we could make it back to 100,000, guys. So I'm super excited for this. I don't expect this to happen right away. Like I said, we need to make sure we close today's candle above the 200-day moving average, and then make sure the next day we close above 2 as a confirmation, and then we're more likely to get there. But the 93k that I've been talking about for a week is definitely on the table. I can smell it already, guys. Let's check out the 22-hour chart, and this shows us that we still have room to keep going. So this makes me believe that on the daily chart we could continue dragging here before we drop down. Again, all I want us is to continue going up, and then as we drop down, we just come back and stay above the 200-day moving average. I'll be very happy with that. The 12-hour chart, remember a couple days ago, about 2 episodes ago, I was scared that this was about to start dropping down. This started curving up, and we're up here. And I told you guys yesterday that with this measured move, I think it was going to play out because the 12-hour stochastics were on the way up and it looked like we were going to reach the 200-day moving average, and it did exactly that. Check out yesterday's episode and you're going to see that the prediction came true. We did wick off from here and we're still above it, so we have to see how we're going to close. Again, everything has to do with that daily candle today. Let's take a look here at the 4-hour chart, and the 4-hour chart, we have one hump and it looks like we're about to make another hump. We're well above the 21-day moving average, so here I could see us doing one more move, hopefully, so my 93k prediction could come true, and then then I could see us start to roll over, and we have to stay above the 21-day moving average, which is at 86,700. As long as we stay above there, 93K is on the table, 97K is on the table, 100,000, 120K, all that stuff is on the table, as long as we stay above the 21-day moving average on the 4-hour chart, and of course above the 200-day moving average. Now we go over to the 1-hour chart. The 1-hour chart is toppy here, so unless we start dragging, it looks like it could start coming down, and I expect it to start coming down. We have a little topping tail here. This is like a little bearish candle, and we are far away from the 21-day moving average. This is currently at 88,982. So even if this starts to come down as the 21 starts coming up, we'll probably hold about 89, maybe 90,000 as support, and then this could end up being another flag. So let's draw another flag here and let's see what ends up happening. It's hard to say if it's gonna go sideways or if this is going to be a falling wedge, but it'll be exciting to see tomorrow what ends up happening. And let's just see what the measured move of this would be. I'm gonna do a regular move, not too conservative, because we're bullish right now. I really do feel that we're bullish, and if this move were to play out, definitely hitting our 93K, and it shows it could go to 94,267. So hopefully this is going to play out, guys. Now something else that could happen, since we're away from the 21-day moving average, is that this could actually end up being maybe like some sort of a falling wedge, kind of like maybe this could start coming down a little bit, so we can meet the 21-day moving average down here. So this is possible also that this could fall down. So I like to draw these two patterns. It's possible it falls down so we can meet the 21-day moving average, then we pop up, or we could just continue going here sideways. I'm gonna leave both of these flags here just to see which one ends up playing out, but I do expect a return to the 21-day moving average. Now let's take a look at the 15-minute chart. The 15-minute chart look is low, but it kind of looks like it's about to roll over here, and the 21-day moving average here on the 15 is 90,746. One thing I'm not liking about this chart, but this is short term, this is the 15-minute. Long term it looks bullish, is that this looks like a double top here. So this is kind of like an M pattern, and if this were to play out, we'll do from the top of the M to the neckline, will pretty much be there. And if this plays out, you know, we could probably end up falling down to the 50-day moving average, which is 89,447, which I said earlier that, you know, it looks like we could probably hold support above 88,000. So that's probably something that we could look forward to happening. I do see it coming down temporarily, but long term, guys, I'm bullish. 93K, I'm still confident that's gonna happen, and I'm confident we're going to go even higher than that. All right, that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, and subscribe. And if you have a stock or a crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is FlexCandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.